Show your face. Show your face, please, with sugar on top.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, please make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _. We're able to be a little more explicit, a little more uncensored, and share content freely without running the risk of having our channel terminated. So, once again, make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _. We're almost at 100,000 subscribers. So if you like this video, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. Now let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, today when it comes to the situation, I really don't even want to get into the details of what happened. And the crazy part is that I don't want to incriminate these guys more than they don't want to incriminate themselves. You know, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want to say certain things, and it's like they just saying and doing whatever. And I'm starting to realize what's going on in Chicago right now. I said it in one of the posts because I seen this video yesterday, but I didn't speak on it because, once again, it was a little too incriminating for me to be posting about it. I didn't want to be the one to put it up there, but now I'm seeing it all over. It's all over YouTube. It's all over Reddit. So instead of getting into the details of everything, I'm going to just talk about the context of everything. I'm going to just talk about the lesson. I'm going to talk about this situation exactly proving my point in what I always say in all these videos about backdooring and guys just having no type of regard for friendship, loyalty, or whatever. Right? And this is why nobody's trusting anybody. This is why pushing peace can't become a thing, because everybody got to be on guard with each other. At the end of the day, how am I supposed to push peace and trust you if my own friend is backdooring and sliming me out? You see what I'm saying? And I think what's going on in Chicago right now, it's a lot of young guys that's coming up and trying to make a name for themselves. And what happens is when you're trying to make a name for yourself, you're doing whatever, right? You like a live wire. You don't care who you up against. Right now, the violence in Chicago is through the roof. And it's making it worse with they got the Latin guys. Now they going back and forth with the black. It's too much going on. But one of the reasons I think that everything is so heightened is the fact that a lot of these young guys, they coming up, they got their own gangs, they want to make a name for themselves. We know about the O Blocks, we know about the OTFs, the 051s, but now they have other guys that was young that's coming up and they're trying to make a name for themselves. They trying to earn their stripes, put the work in, and they doing whatever. And in the midst of that, you're going to have casualties. In the midst of that, you're going to have innocent people losing their lives. You're going to have guys that's actually somebody losing their life, because at this point, it's all for rank. You see what I'm saying? So I feel this summer is going to be a very, very hot summer. So y'all make sure y'all stay safe. And we at a point where you're going to have to stay dangerous as well, because it's becoming one of those instances where you either the prey or you the predator. All right, and I guess the strongest survive. But anyway, let's get into the situation at hand, because it's a lot going on, right? Now, I don't want to play too much of these videos or whatever, but I'm going to play this video so y'all could just get a gist of what's going on with the watches being taken. Then I'm going to explain, what transpired according to social media. And then we're going to get into everything else and the points I want to prove with these videos. All right, check this out.
Hey, man, get them people that
They should know been trying to kick it down the line of green. That's it, $10. It cost them his whole hustle.
Now, the story goes that I guess he was trying to buy a line of green. And for y'all that don't know what a line of green is, it's pretty much like a little off brand of lean, but it's like the cheaper, the cheaper version, whatever the case may be, because instead of Tris, it's the green and whatever, right? So he was trying to buy that. He came to them. I guess he trusted them. They was friends of some sort. And instead, when he got there to buy it, they ended up robbing him. Now, let me tell y'all this, man. For one, stop being so greedy to have these drugs, right? I think these drugs personally is messing these guys' heads up. I don't know where it became so popular that taking drugs, whether it's pills, lean, or whatever, but when I was coming up, you was considered a junkie if you did any of that stuff. But like I said, it's more popular now, so it is what it is. But him fiending or just trying to get a line of that stuff ended up in him losing 2 watches, right? So it costed him more than the actual thing he actually went there to get. And not to mention, I don't know what transpired, but it was blood on the watch. So clearly, I'm sure he probably didn't just give it up willingly. He probably tried to fight, but he was probably outnumbered. Like I said, he was backdoored. He probably didn't come expecting anything. He probably looked at these guys as friends. And lo and behold, this happened. Now, once again, I didn't want to post any of this because at the end of the day, I feel it's incriminating, but it seemed like these guys don't care any more than anybody else do. They're willingly getting online, right? Admitting to doing X, Y, and Z, showing that they done took it, saying how they took it. And let me tell you another thing, man. Backdoor'n, right? I always tell y'all about this Backdoor'n stuff, how it's glorified. We're living in some crazy times. And for you to be around somebody that's glorifying backdooring someone, you got to be just as crazy, because clearly if you backdoor somebody, that was once your friend. So if you're going to be friends with him, what makes you think that one day he wouldn't do it to you? Right? I don't care how long you had to know him, or, oh no, I knew him for this long, he wouldn't do that to me. If he's willing to do it to anybody, he's willing to do it to you. I don't care who you are. But the fact that this transpired and these guys was bold enough to even start going live and talking about it and actually showing, let me tell you what the feds is doing right now. Right now, the feds is somewhere watching, doing the Birdman hand rub, because guess what? They don't even have to work no more. Imagine showing up to work and you there from 7 in the morning to 3:30. But when you get there, the work that you were supposed to do is already done for you. Imagine that. That's what's happening right now with the feds. It's one thing to commit a crime, but it's another thing to bring it on the internet and let people know that you're the one doing it. Right? They're not even covering your face. Maybe a N95 COVID mask, maybe a ski mask or something while you admitting to a crime. No, none of that. But like I said, man, I think right now we're living in times where a lot of the young guys that's coming up, they want to make a name for themselves. They want to show that they're X, Y, and Z. I always tell y'all, man, this is the best time to stay in the house. It's nothing in the streets right now. For one, Backdoor'n is at an all-time high. You got no wins against Backdoor'n because the people you thought you was cool with, those are the ones doing it. It's not like it's your enemy. It's not like it's your ops. It's easy to defend yourself against your ops. It's hard to defend yourself against somebody who you thought or think is your friend. And it turns out that they not. But I'm pretty sure this was a lesson learned. I haven't seen him respond yet, but at the end of the day, man, it's really nothing he can say. So it's pretty much a lesson learned. And for him to go buy a line of green and have 2 watches on, it's clear as day that he must have trusted him to some type of extent, because I don't know too many people that's going to be doing deals with 2 watches on, jewelry and all that. You must have been kind of comfortable. Now you have some people saying that it wasn't a backdoor because Breado was wrong for trying to kick it with people he not too cool with, like he not too familiar with. And that's a good point as well. Me personally, I'm not trying to play anybody close that I don't really know like that, especially coming around them comfortable with jewelry on, like I don't know what's going down. So he definitely had to take some sort of responsibility for that, because it just might be a situation where they caught him out there being loose. But like I stated before, I'm sure there was a reason he felt he can go around them with his jewelry on. I'm sure he didn't see them as ops or anything, because if he did and that was the case, he wouldn't be trying to buy anything from them. Right? But they just seen a quick opportunity and they took it. Simple. You know, so it is what it is. Like I said, y'all let me know what y'all think about this, man. But this just went to prove my point that I always talk about the backdooring. I always talk about it being glorified. I don't know how or why it became glorified, because it's pretty much somebody slamming out their mans, their own friends. It's not like you doing it to a op. You glorifying and you making it cool that you backdooring your own friends or somebody you cool with, even if they're not that close to you. Y'all got enough trust within each other in Chicago to where people are willing to link up and do deals, and so there's some type of trust somewhere, you know, in that mix. But like I said, very unfortunate situation. Anyway, like I said, Bloodhound Lil Jeff and Bloodhound Q50, allegedly, we're gonna keep it at allegedly, they robbed Breado 6300, and yeah, they bragging about it on social media. Y'all let us know in the comments what y'all think about this, man. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm gonna keep on dropping. And I'm out.